Hey guys, I'm back out here with my 2006 Scion XA. Doing a little bit more work today. Gonna get these out of the way they're just temporarily in there to keep stuff out. So today I am just going to be working on getting the engine and transmission bolts tightened up, the rest of the way snugged up. The transmission had to come out for a clutch replacement. I replaced the flywheel with a lightweight flywheel at the same time, and now I'm just getting the engine mounted back together with all the bolts, or the transmission mounted back to the engine all the way around. I got most of them snugged up, and then I mounted the engine and transmission back on the motor mounts so that so I could get it up off of the jack stands and stuff. But I gotta still snug those up. I probably should loosen this side up a bit, and when I do it, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, just kind of working on what I have left to do to get this thing back to running state. Can you believe the Toyota dealership wanted $2,800 to replace the clutch in this car? It's a $150 clutch. That is why I did my own clutch. Not that I like doing it, but I felt like I had to. I have a hard time paying a lot of money to someone to do a job when it's something I can do. That's my own problem though, because now it's my problem. I could have paid someone $2,800 to do it and they wouldn't have to deal with it like most people do. I'm not most people, I'm weird. About as tight as that sucker will go. Okay guys, I'm under the car now. Got hopefully you guys can see, this is the new flywheel I installed, lightweight flywheel. These are the bolts I gotta tighten up. Hopefully got enough light, but yeah, here we go. Don't really have enough clearance to get this on any of them. That's fun. What about that one? No? Jeez. Hand tool it is. Stiffer motor mounts definitely stopped the wheel hop on this car, so I think it was worth the time and effort, but man, I don't like doing that. That is a pain in the ass. Replacing those, especially that rear one. That one's almost impossible to get out. If I got another one of these cars, I would not do it because it was just too much of a pain in the ass. But the other two mounts I would definitely replace, like this one here. Here, let me get the light up there. That one there, definitely replace that one in the future if I had to do it again. That one's easy enough. Let's get our light up there. Double check these. Make sure these are tight. Yeah, that's tight. Really fucking tight. That's good. Perfect. Now, I need to get the starter back in. I need to route these wires back to their connectors. What's this? This one goes here, I think. Damn, it looks right. How do I get back on there though? Here, this one goes here, like that. And then this one's got go in here. There, just like that. All right, not too hard. A little at a time. That's what I'm doing with this. Just a little at a time. Some of the problems I've had in the past. Oh, that shit got fucked up. I have to double check that. Let's see. So the subframe's got to go up now. That's been dropped down. I've got 4 bolts hold the subframe in. So I got that back up, and then what else needs to happen? Should probably work on getting some fluid back in the transmission, and also this little peek window for inspecting the flywheel. I think that's what it's for, but I need to get a new cover for this. And I have one on an engine in the garage that'll fit this. It's the same engine as from the last car that was wrecked. So work on getting that off that engine, get it in here. And then I gotta fill the transmission back up, get the starter installed. Lots of stuff to do yet. And what else up here up top? So we've got, and this here is for the transmission, the clutch pedal for releasing the clutch on, I suppose it goes right about there, huh? Probably. It's what bolt, I don't know. I'll figure that out. But this is the clutch release. It's called the slave cylinder. And it might not be in operating condition anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's stuck out like that. We'll figure it out when we get there. So that must bolt right there. All right. Let's get that bolt in for that boom. And flashlight gravity. So guys, I'm just starting my channel. I don't know nothing. I just wrench on cars because I like to. Well, I like to drive cars. I'm a driver more than a wrencher, but you know, in order to drive, sometimes you gotta do the wrenching yourself because you don't have a team, of course. It'd be cool if I had a race team. I had some people doing this part for me, but that's a pipe dream. That'll never happen. So here we are. Well, I'm gonna slam this bolt home, even though Doesn't need to be. I'm gonna take it there. There we go. Good enough. That ain't coming out. Now, this guy needs to go on. Why is this not going back in its home? There we go. Is it these screws? No, it's not those screws. Maybe it is. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, those screws are too short for that. So it's something else. We need to go get the other screws. And then this goes on the starter. So that's gonna go in there. Let's put the starter in first. How about that, guys? Okay, let's go get that starter and see what that looks like. Okay guys, here's the starter. This is goes in like this. Just toss this bolt through here. Get that started. Is that right? Yeah, it wasn't the other way. Okay. Flashlight. So guys, I don't know if anyone's ever gonna watch this. It doesn't really matter to me. But hope if at least one person watches this, they learn something and they're entertained at least for a little bit. Watching me fumble with stuff, or you know, honestly I watch people like Raymond Ray's, Pole Barn Garage, and some other guys like Junkyard Digs, Junkyard Moog, stuff like that. I have a lot of fun watching those, and sometimes they're just working on stuff and it's just fun to watch them work on stuff in the background and whatnot. So I thought, you know, if I like watching stuff like that and other people do too, well, let's make some stuff people can watch. Let's see, what size bolts are these? If I can help someone get like through a hard part of a repair like this, if they see me do it the wrong way a couple times, maybe they'll avoid that part and do it the right way. Maybe they can avoid the failures I do. Let's see, how do I want to mount this to get some light? It's about as good as it's gonna get right now, I guess. Now, is this screw just gonna strip? I call bolts screws all the time. I don't know why. It's a habit I picked up when I was little, I think. Back when I probably didn't know what the hell the difference was. Anyway, I don't know. It annoys the shit out of me. But, yeah. I know the difference between a screw and a bolt. I just keep calling them the wrong things. Alright, going underneath. Try and get this from underneath. Ah, shit, the oil pan's in the way. Put a wobbly bit on this and try to... I pick up a lot of terminology from Raymond Ray. Honestly, I've been watching him a lot. Raymond Ray. he's a YouTuber in Florida. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I knew better and I did it anyway. You know what I just did? I just destroyed my wobbly bit. That's what Raymond Ray calls it. Wobbly bit. And now it's all wobbly. Need some Loctite in those screws. Ah, Jesus. Oh, there's one piece. Went through that piece. Spring. It went through there. I sure shouldn't have done that. Well, that's why you don't use these with this type of wrenches. Doesn't work. What is this, an opposite thread thing situation? Left hand threads. What's going on here? All right, I'm gonna get another one of these. Okay, let's try this again. New wobbly bit, except for this time. Why is that so hard? Is that cross-threaded? It's not the wrong bolt. What the fuck, dude? Okay, up top again. Let's loosen this one up. It wasn't even tight, you know. Let's see, why is this? You would think that would go all the way in on its own. Oh, that's right. Okay guys, here's what I'm fighting. I put this in originally with the wrong tool, or the wrong bolt. God, I can't talk. I put the wrong bolt in there, now I gotta do this. Take a 14. I think I dorked the threads up. And so now I'm paying for it. So I'm gonna have to ram that in there. I put the wrong bolt in the hole when I was trying to put the transmission together. And that made the threads a little wonky, so now it's not gonna go in easy. So now I get to fight it. And I could probably clean those threads up, but is that something I want to do today? No. I want to get this together. I'm doing it by hand because that way if it gets into too much trouble, it's not going to be something I can undo or can't undo by hand. So I gotta tell you, I put the wrong bolt in the upper engine mount, put a bolt in, cross-threaded it, went almost all the way in. I sent it full send. It's still like a millimeter before it touches down the base of it, and now that bolt's all dorked up. It's not coming out. It might break on the way out. So that's how I operate. I'm not very good at this. I just do what I can because I want to have fun on the road. Damn, sorry about my camera, guys. It's slipping off my head. I have a head mount. that's not close. It's not as close as I'd hoped. Might have to get a magnet mount for times like this when I'm under a car, so it's not moving around as much. I don't know. We'll figure it out someday. For now, I'm just making some content to make content. See if anyone's interested. If you guys like this, please subscribe and like. You know, that's silly stuff that every YouTuber asks you. I'm not going to ask for money from you guys. I'm just asking for support, because once I get 50 subscribers, I can do live streams and stuff like that. That might be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not a very personable person, but some people like me, so we could do that. Don't have to. Who knows? I have 8 subscribers now. I might never get more than that, and that's okay too. I do other stuff like RC car stuff. I have a Traxxas 34 hot rod pickup truck. Goes 30 miles an hour out of the box, and I've got it up to 53 now miles per hour. Not scale miles per hour, real miles per hour. By modifying it heavily, putting new motor and all that stuff in it. That's kind of fun. You can see that on my channel. It's in a playlist for that. Only got 2 videos up on that. I should probably put more up. Now that I got a GoPro, I can do more videos a lot easier. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do more videos on RC car stuff. Let me know in the comments if you want to see stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe there's some people who want to see that too. I also do rock crawling. Goddamn, flashlight gravity again. Now, Raymond Ray got me started on calling it that, flashlight gravity. If you guys don't know Raymond Ray, you need to look up Raymond Ray. He's a good guy, I think. I only know his YouTube stuff, but seems like a good, solid guy. He got a good character. He does the right thing for the customer, even when the company's not really for it. He ended up leaving the shop he was working at because of that. Management wasn't so good, and he got fed up with it and left. And honestly, I don't blame him. What is this, 12 mil? 12 mil, that's what it is. I have a hard time working with other people. I'm kind of a loner. That's okay. I think I'm happiest when I'm more left alone than when I'm around people. I actually get kind of annoyed with people pretty quickly. Other people are that way too. Kind of an introvert, but you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. And some of us just don't need as many people. Wow, the starter's installed. That was easy enough. I actually thought that was going to be harder. More of a pain in the ass than it was. So, good things. Now, this guy here, let's get some light over here. This is the clutch release. It goes in this little thing there, and then let's see, that goes, that harness goes, clicks in that spot right there. Come on, go in there. I don't think that came out properly. I think I need to zip tie that in. Okay guys, this little connector thing here got all fucked up, or being pulled out and it's not going to work. So I'm going to just zip tie it back together because it's not that critical. So I'm going to put, I don't know if you can see in there, I put a zip tie connected down there, and then I got this one I'm going to put around it, around the wire harness, and that zip tie. Get my fingers in there and get it worked around. Okay. Damn it. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna zip this down on there. So that's tight, and then this one down here is connected with this little zip tie. I'm just gonna pull that tight till it, if I can get on that. Oh heck. There we go. I don't know if you can see, it's held in the right place by 2 zip ties. Cut those off. When you're cutting zip ties, if you don't want that jagged part there, cut it like this, sideways, and it cuts flush. Can't always get them like that, but if you can do it, then you don't cut yourself later. All right, it's starting to get kind of dark out here. We'll keep working a little bit. We got this thing, we got a, I think it goes right here, screw there. Not sure what screw, what bolt. I know they're bolts. I call them screws. Why? I don't know. It's driving me nuts. So there's one, and this goes in here, and that little thing. And then this guy goes down here, 2 screws in there, and this goes in there, just like that. And then, hopefully, now if I can find those 2 screws, that'd be a miracle. Not sure where they went. It's not these ones are too short. Pretty sure. I don't think it's the right thread type. Maybe it is. Oh, it is. It might be those 2 screws then. Might be missing one back there. All right. Well, I gotta find the right screws. And then get it all together. The hoses are all being changed out for these performance hoses. Since the hoses are from 2006, it's about time to change them. It's not, they weren't bad, but might as well do it while I have it all apart. So that's what I'm gonna do. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the garage and look for the right screws here. God, I keep calling them screws, bolts. Look for the right bolts for this. I think it was those 2, so I'm probably missing one for back there. I gotta figure out what some of these other things went to. So probably one right there. And this goes to what? I don't know yet. Figure that out, I guess. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Pick up again tomorrow probably. Have yourself a good day.